Welcome to another edition of ZARR Spotlight of the Month. I'm your host, ZARR Coleman, and we're here today with another returning guest, none other than Mr. Tone Butta himself. Welcome to that, sir.
What's happening, Kazar?
So what's been going on? All right, so you've been on here. I think you like this setup here because
Man, I love it. I love it. You know that.
So let's just jump right in with COVID-19.
Right.
The limitations with the virtuality of sets and that kind of thing. You've been a recording artist, actor. How are you adjusting to that?
Well, actually, it had its pros and its cons. So, you know, it limited me from going out performing and stuff like that and moving around, things I would do concerning my music and the business as far as moving around and going out to get paid for certain things. But it actually, me being confined during the quarantine, it helped me to become even more creative.
Okay.
In the ways that I distribute my music and the ways that I promote it and market it. So yeah, it had its pros and cons. But as far as from my standpoint, it kind of worked in my favor.
Yeah.
You know, the quarantine really worked in my favor.
You know, we had a comedian on here,
Right.
and we were talking about the same thing, and he was saying how it actually helped him.
Right.
Because instead of, it allowed him to set up virtual shows, multiple shows, and get paid for all of them.
Right.
And be done before the evening even started. So, and a lot of the performers, that's how they kind of do it.
Yeah.
So you got to use it, brother. It's technology.
Yeah. Got to use what you have. Sometimes it takes for us to be confined to really realize the things that we have right in our face or that we have around us that we overlook when we're constantly on the move and ripping, running here, going there. It's like you got so much right here that you overlook that can be useful, and make an impact, you know?
Yeah, that's true. Hasn't really stopped any crime. The crime's still going on.
You know, that's life, man. Yeah. That's life, man. It's always going to be something. Yeah. But, you know, I always say life is 10% of what happened to you and 90% how you deal with it.
That's true.
Real business.
So I see that, our president now has, he's getting hit with the bug. Not the active bug, but the COVID bug.
I know a lot of people probably celebrating right now.
I don't want to get
I'm not even, you know.
I wouldn't wish that on the man. Everybody having situations like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't wish that on the man at all, you know. Yeah. But, you know, it's unfortunate for him and his family, but, you know, God's purpose will always prevail no matter what happens.
The other thing is, you know, there was this push to make it seem like, oh, we're invincible, we can't be touched, or it doesn't exist.
Right.
The fact that it does exist and he got snagged with it kind of shows some other people, maybe some other people take notice.
Yeah, true.
Okay, well, you know, it's a little more serious than we thought.
Yeah,
so
true.
maybe we should pay attention and start get with the program.
Right. It ain't had nothing to do with your position, your title, who you are. It's just like death. It's no respect of persons. You know what I mean? Anybody. Like, to be honest with you, like, that's the worst part about it is that it hit my household to where my mom had it.
Wow.
So that was overwhelming.
Scared you a little bit?
Oh, a little bit. Man, shoot, you know, that's mom. You know, so it tested my faith.
Yeah. Strongly
tested my faith, you know what I mean? Because I kind of got to that point like, man, you know, I know God got my house. That ain't hitting my house, you know what I mean? I'm out here, I'm doing the right thing, you know, but it hit my house. And it was like, I knew that it was a purpose for it happening, you know, and it tested my faith. It tested my faith in God because it's like, yeah, it's cool to have faith and praise God and all that while everything going good. But will you praise him and have faith the same way when things going bad? How you gonna act now? You know, that's just like being in a relationship. It's cool to be with me when I'm doing good, when everything on the up, when I'm taking care of you. But what about when things just go straight downhill?
Yeah.
How would you still be committed to me?
Could have been worse though. Could have been picture if you had given it to her.
Right.
And that been on your mind.
Yeah, true that.
Because, you know, for me personally, you know, my mom was always saying, "Hey, come here. I don't care. We family. You're not putting that on my cousin."
Right, right.
Because you know, I'm around, and you know, I'm careful, but I'm around folks sometimes, and the last thing I would want is to know that I've given it to her and her be at her age.
But to be honest with you, man, we all in the house was thinking that because she was overwhelmed, and she was even thinking that, like, which one of y'all gave it to me? So that kind of was there.
Somebody
to be
gave it
honest
to her,
with you. Yeah, but so we felt like, because when I started hearing more stuff, it was like I heard one doctor was saying that everybody's gonna catch it, and sometimes some people might have it, don't even know, and it might go, you know, pass through. And you know, we was thinking about that, like that we all could have had it and not even known that it could have went away.
See, now we can talk about that. Because, you know, I just thought about that. Mm-hmm. So the reason that they said that is because family, you know, the people that's catching it are the families, you know, because when they get into their families, they, for whatever reason, now you can shake, you can hug, you can kiss.
Yeah, you're right.
But they still got their individual lives that they're going and they're doing things throughout the day, right? But they're assuming because it's family, I'm willing to take a chance. And they shouldn't. Right. You know, you still got to respect their boundaries. Right. And it's tough. It's tough with a relationship, most. You ain't lying. But you know, the acknowledgement. You know, like with my family, even like for Thanksgiving coming up, we've already said we're gonna be in our own house on.
I've been waiting.
On Zoom. We're going to connect on Zoom and celebrate together because it's like 30 of us when you know, everybody come together. So right. I'm like, and you know, with the kids, and the kids don't pay attention. They don't know nothing about that. So it's,
kids just want to eat and play.
Pretty much.
You know, it affected, like, not only did my mom get it, but a real good friend of mine, she got it also. And also my promoter.
You didn't get it, did you?
No, I didn't get it. I don't. That's why I said, like, when they brought that out, I was like, I don't know if I had it or not. Oh my God! Like, I don't know if I had it and it passed through.
Tell him if I start coughing when you leave.
Oh man, I'm a jet out this junk. You start coughing. But no, to be honest though, I had 3 people from my church home passed away that caught it, and shout out to their family. Shout out to the Leak family. 3 people.
And it affects different people different ways. You know, some people more so than others. 3
of them died back to back. The mother, the brother, and the sister. Wow. Master Child's Church. It was on the news. And that, like, you know, that broke my... I couldn't even, like... I didn't even know how to reach out to the family because that's like, man... You know, I just thought that it really put things in the perspective about, like, this whole ordeal put things in this perspective about life, love, family, unity. Just thinking, like, at any given time, you don't know who could have been next, or it could have been you, but it make you appreciate your situation much better.
Because I mean, it's still running rampant.
Right.
It's just, I mean, you don't want to walk around and live shackled. Right. But you got to be aware because it hasn't been cured yet. So you got to adjust your goings and pay attention.
You know, some people, though, that they was doing everything right and still got it.
Correct.
So it's like, what you dealing with, man, all you can do is just have a close connection with God. And if you do get it, take the precautions and, you know, keep yourself healthy and do what you need to do to get rid of it.
Probably don't want to go do no pool parties, right?
Yeah, definitely not. I wouldn't, you know. Correct. I wouldn't.
So, what are you working on now?
Right now, well, I have a record label.
Okay.
This is the merch from my record label right here, Real Business.
Advertising.
Yeah, you know I'm advertising. You know, Real Business Ministries and Entertainment. Okay. So I'm doing a lot with that. We can talk about that a little later, but I'm doing a lot with that. Me and a childhood friend of mine just started up a nonprofit organization called Glean, Giving, Loving, Enlightening, and Manifesting. Okay. And what we're going to be doing is mentorship and advocacy and outreach through this nonprofit organization. He's an IT tech specialist. Okay. So he's going to be doing like a lot of teaching about his business. We're going to be going to shelters and schools and just different communities. You know, we're going to start right here home first in the D.M.V And hopefully, you know, wherever God leads, that we expand, you know, and make an impact. Just about being a light to not only just the community where we are, but to people, period, with our gifts, talents, and the knowledge that we have, you know, have obtained in certain areas, you know.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Right.
Yeah. Later, when we take a commercial break a little later, probably about 2 or 3 minutes, I'm going to switch out with my co-host, W. Keith Scott.
Okay.
And I want you to go in more detail about the business / ministry.
Right.
I think you have Bishop Long. He's on.
Yes. Shout out to Christian music artist Bishop Wall, who's also a part of the
I
Real
call him
Business
Long.
Ministry. Huh?
Well, I call him Bishop Long.
I don't know what you call him.
At least I took the S off his last name. I was calling him Bishop Walls last time. I've been getting bad with names. I forget. I'll be calling like Margaret P. Beans.
Oh, man.
It's Bean. Yeah, so I'm brushing up on it a little bit.
It's all good, though. But yeah, Bishop Wall, man, awesome man of God. Truly and committed to the Lord, and man, just a good dude all around. He's that's like family to me. He grew up with my dad, you know what I'm saying? So me and him connecting was nothing but a divine connection.
He's still hanging out there with the old gangster thing.
That's a smooth dude, man.
That's cool. As you know, that's my brother's time frame. And, you know, when you're there, you're there. You never get past it. So, you use it how you use it, but you know that's cool. But you know, the funny thing about that is, you see him, you think one thing until he opens his mouth, and you see all the knowledge that comes out of it.
Right.
So that's a good thing.
He's very adaptable.
Correct.
He knows how to, like, when people see me and him hanging together, they be like, how did that work? Y'all age range so different. But it's like, you know.
How old is he?
Bishop is 50, in his 50s.
Yeah, that's like, I think my co-host is in his 50s. So.
But you would never think, like, hanging with him and being around, you would never think, like, he has a very transparent spirit, man. He's very transparent, very down to earth. You know?
He's pretty humble guy.
Yeah, very, man. Shout out to Bishop Wall, man. He got a lot of music and a lot of things coming. We just shot a video for him for his song "You Better Listen."
We're gonna be doing a Zoom meeting at some point.
Okay.
In the future.
Yeah.
Because he wants to. He hit me up about doing a movie.
Oh, okay, yeah. He told me about
the prodigal or something like that.
Yeah, the prodigal son. Yeah.
Yeah. So we were going to talk about that in a little more detail, see where we want to go with it, and put it on the list.
Let's get to it. Shoot, God ain't give us these ideas for no reason. The time is now.
Well, we're going to take a quick break because when we come back, W. Keith Scott, he'll be here to introduce your next song, your new song. Blizzard.
Blizzard.
Blizzard?
Blizzard.
Is it Blizzard?
It's a blizzard.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the Blizzard.
Real business.
So we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, Tone Butter, Blizzards. See you in a second.
Real business.
Welcome back to ZARR Spotlight of the Month. I'm your co-host, W. Keith Scott. And without further ado, we have the title song, Blizzard, by no other than Tone Butter.
Blizzard, blizzard, it's a blizzard, 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 Tone Butter, real business. Then the blizzard, man, in blizzards, I leave them frozen like a blizzard. Man, it's a blizzard. You better watch out for the blizzards. I'm sending blizzards. These blessings snowing like a blizzard. I'm in a blizzard. My flow colder than a blizzard. I'm spitting blizzards. Leave you frozen like a blizzard. Man, it's a blizzard. You better watch out for the blizzards. I'm sending blizzards. These blessings snowing like a blizzard. I'm in a blizzard. colder than a blizzard. I'm spitting blizzards. I leave you frozen cause my lyrics is something serious. Get frost bites when you listen. I know you hear it. These verses colder than the winter. I know you feel it. It's real business. I come through like an avalanche. But that was the master's plan. You never seen me coming now. Just look at the aftermath. Advance through the circumstance. Don't think that you understand. Bounce back like a second chance. Boy, I'm lit like a power plant. I got him like really though. Didn't know he could really flow. Seen him once in the video, but he was acting silly though. But now you could hear me though. I'm the voice of the city, Mo. It's about to get really cold. I hope that they feel me though. Blizzard, man, in blizzards, I leave them frozen like a blizzard. Man, it's a blizzard. You better watch out for them blizzards. I'm sending blizzards. These blessings snowing like a blizzard. I'm in a blizzard. My flow colder than a blizzard. I'm spitting blizzards. I leave them frozen like a blizzard. Man, it's a blizzard. You better watch out for the blizzards. I'm sending blizzards. These blessings snowing like a blizzard. I'm in a blizzard. Blessed snowing like a blizzard, I got God on my side. I be speaking that true serum with some wisdom inside. I'ma give you boys some scissors just to cut all these lies. All this foolishness I'm hearing and I still ain't surprised. When I deliver, bodies quiver, I'm the cool in the night. I don't mean to break the ice, but I ain't nothing nice. See, I'm all about my business, I ain't playing Monopoly, and I'm about to send a blizzard, so you better keep watching me. I bet that they rock with me when I crank it so properly, but they might pull a robbery, cause my flow like the lottery. Go ahead and follow me while I kick like a soccer team. Freezer burns when I rock the beat, boy, I'm cold as a hockey rink. Blizzard, man, blizzards, I leave them frozen like a blizzard. Man, it's a blizzard. You better watch out for them blizzards. I'm sending blizzards. These blessings snowing like a blizzard. I'm in a blizzard. My flow colder than a blizzard. I'm spitting blizzards. I leave them frozen like a blizzard. Man, it's a blizzard. You better watch out for them blizzards. I'm sending blizzards. These blessings snowing like a blizzard. I'm in a blizzard. I'm in a blizzard. Cool as a ceiling fan. Call me the igloo man. Chill like an Eskimo. I'm sharp as a glazer fam. My flow is so bipolar, boy. I'm cold as an iceberg. Just gave your brain freeze, but don't trip, that's some slight work. Lyrics just so frigid, give your folks hypothermia. I think I'm Siberian, put in work like a husky, bruh. Sub-Zero, I'm 10 below. I'm filled with the Holy Ghost. They hate when the truth be told. They say that I do the most. I give them the rope-a-dope, so be careful, don't get too close. Get hit with that okie-doke, make you feel like you overdose. So please do not sleep on me. I'm bold as a soldier. And even the demons freeze like I froze hell low. In a blizzard, I'm spitting blizzards. I leave them frozen like a blizzard. Man, it's a blizzard. You better watch out for them blizzards. I'm sending blizzards. These blessings snowing like a blizzard. I'm in a blizzard. My flow colder than a blizzard. I'm spitting blizzards. I leave them frozen like a blizzard. Man, it's a blizzard. You better watch out for them blizzards. I'm sending blizzards. These blessings snowing like a blizzard. I'm in a blizzard. I'm in a blizzard. Real business. Be authentic, be you, be real. You dig?
So let me get this straight. We have gospel artist, poet, rapper, CEO, chairman of Real Business Ministries / entertainment, and actor. Tell me, what is this all about?
It's all about the Lord, man. It's all about God. Real business. I'm a soul rap artist, but I'm still a Christian man.
Ah, I got you. So can you give me a little more on this real business? Is this something new? Because, you know, you were on the show before. I don't think I heard anything about real business then. So what's been going on?
Well, Brother Keith, you know, on every platform I'm on, you know, it's real business. Whenever I walk in the building, it's real business, you know. So that started from when I was, out ripping and running in the streets and doing everything I wasn't supposed to be doing. It's something that we would say in the neighborhood, you know. It started off, because I always been a hustler. So everything, then in my, I'm gonna say in the Old Testament, you
Yes.
dig? Everything was real business. You know, I was all about the money. I was all about handling business. I always considered myself a businessman. Yeah, I tried to sell everything. I mean, from socks to candy, CDs. Man, I tried to sell you the shirt off your back. You feel me? But you know, when I dedicated my life to God, you know how God would take something negative and turn it around for a positive.
Yes.
So even when I was rapping then in the Old Testament, he just took that and turned it around for his glory. God already knew what he was going to do from the get-go. You know what I mean? So now real business is based on a reference in Luke 2:49 in the word of God. When Jesus told his parents, why are you searching for me? Don't you know I must be about my Father's business?
Yes.
So you know what I'm saying? So that's real business. So God gave me the definition of real business and said, look, you're going to take this and run with that. Because I'm going to show you what real business is all about if you want to be about real business. So real business is my business. So that's what it is, you know? It's all about being about God's business, you know what I mean?
That's all right.
Doing what you're supposed to do, aligning yourself with God's purpose and not your own. You know what I mean? So that's what real business came about. And I came out with Real Business Ministries and Entertainment. So basically using the gift of my gift of rap and poetry and even acting, you know what I mean? But others who are on, that's a part of the label as well, is just using media and entertainment as to be a light, you know, for the glory of God, you know, to make an impact for the glory of God. You know, that's Real Business Ministries and Entertainment.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is it an actual record label?
Yes, it is.
Okay, all right.
I legitimately made it a actual record label this year, but I've been running with it for years. You know, it was a
Congratulations on
process.
that.
Yeah, thank you so much, brother, because it's been a long time coming, and it took a lot of faith. It took a lot of long suffering. And what I mean by long suffering is, I know you know, but just for the viewers, just, you know, operating in faith, like even when God has told you something was going to come to pass, stick
Yes.
with it when all your circumstances look like, man, this is just not going to add up. When you ain't even got the money to fund it, and you ain't got the right people that you think should be around to help you push it or, you know, to build the vision. And God's saying, all you need is me.
Right.
And
To
that's what I'm
God be the
trying to get to
glory,
show
right?
you. To God be the glory. All you need
He'll
is
make
me.
a way out of no way.
Out of no way.
You just
You
like,
feel me?
well, how am I going to do this? How am I going to make it? Okay.
Real business.
Right.
And then you got so many things coming at you to stop you.
Exactly.
So over the years, like God started this when I was, I've been rapping since I was a kid, man.
See there?
And there's so many things in my life that came against me that discouraged me and made me want to give up on it. It's like, man, this just like Abraham in the Bible when he told him that he would have a son from his wife that had a barren womb that couldn't have no children.
Exactly.
And he had to wait till he was daggone there 100 years old.
know.
So imagine how much faith that took. You
Right.
know what I mean? So it's been years just trying to get this rap thing off the ground, and every time I be like, man, you know what? I'm done with this.
Yeah.
You know, something will happen in my life or circumstances, you know, and it'll discourage me. And for some reason, I get put back in this situation where God will spark that gift up. I can quit and be like, man, you know what? I'm done with this. Like I had incidents where like all my music could get lost. I do like 100 and something songs, and next thing you know, they'll call me and say, man, the board crashed, all your music lost. And that happened to me like 3 or 4 times. Oh, and I'm like, you know what? I quit. And next thing you know, time will go back. You know, I go back to doing what I was doing, hustling,
Yes.
trying to make $1 out of 15 cents.
Yep.
And I'd be somewhere, and it'd just be random. And they'd be like, hey, you know, we got a studio back here. Who in here rap? Then I had people around me like, man, Tone rap. Go ahead, Tone.
Wow.
And I'd be looking like, really? I said I quit. Why they keep? But every time I get back in that studio or behind the mic or in front of that camera, it's like I was called to do this. And it's a purpose bigger than me. I know God gave me a voice to speak and to reach people for his glory.
So it's in your blood.
It's in my blood.
All right. So tell us how your fans can reach you on social media.
Well, you can reach me on Facebook at Antonio Joseph Smith. You can reach me on Instagram at Call Me Tone Butta, ToneButta. I'm on Twitter, Tone Butta. Just go to Google and search Tone Butta, ToneButta, or Real Business Ministries. Anything that pop up and say real business, if it ain't real, it ain't me. You hear me? Go ahead and log on. Matter of fact, hold on. Before I say the rest of what I was about to say, I just Had 2 songs that was recently released on all digital platforms, Why the Good Die Young and Blizzard. Those songs that I just performed not too long ago. Make sure y'all go check that out. Buy it, download it, stream it, show me some love. I got another song that's about to get released on all digital platforms called I'm Yours. I know all my Christian brothers and sisters is going to love that one. That's like my Psalm 50. That's like a revised version, my modern day version of Psalm 51 that David had wrote to God. You know what I mean? Yeah. And y'all go listen to that. Check it out. It's going to be released on October the 7th.
All
Real
right.
business.
Well, all right then. Thanks again. Well, as you heard, all you have to do is Google him. But while you're Googling him, Google us, ZARR Spotlight TV Show of the Month. And we'll see you next time as we spotlight another artist from the DMV. Thanks again.
I want to give a shout out to my sister, Jennifer Galencia. Shout out to her radio show that I was just featured on. Jennifer Galencia is a advocate for the homeless and women, and she's also a radio show host and a motivational speaker. She is down 425 2nd Street Northwest every Saturday, supporting and serving the homeless. If you're in the DMV area, please hit me up if you would like to donate or if you would just love to be a blessing. And also shout out to my sister Pandora Love, who is also a radio host and also an advocate in the community. And she also needs help and needs people's supporting the homeless and children and youth in need. So hit me up if you are in the DMV area and you just want to be a blessing or have anything to donate for those who are less fortunate. Real business.